This is Millersburg girls here playing Living Word, the Lions of Living Word, and Millersburg leading right now as McSkinnis tries to force one up inside, no good. The rebound comes down here to Living Word, and back they come with it. We have the girls' names for both teams, but I'm not sure who they are, so we'll just try to figure them out. Millersburg, I know a lot of these gals, but probably we'll goof some of them up. Pass inside. Boy, Living Word has one heck of a tall gal in here, that 30, and her shot is no good. Rebound comes down. A foul will be called on 30 as she went over the back of Gabrielle McSkinnis. And she'll pick up the personal foul. Biz Dowdy coming up the court with it for Millersburg now. It's 26-23, Millersburg by 3. Dowdy swinging it over the wing over here. And then it's stolen away. Back with it comes that Living Word number 20 gal. She'll loop for two. It is no good. Rebound on the far side comes down to Hain, and Hain will fire it up ahead here now for Dowdy. Dowdy, that bounce pass inside intended for McSkinnis, but back with it comes the Living Word gal with it. She'll stop, put it 8-foot, try up, no good. Rebounded in here nicely by number 31, Lizzie, I think it is, or Huffman rather. I'll get these guys straight here in just a second. Here's a shot from outside by Dowdy for three, no good. Rebounded in here to the Living Word gal, and three coming back with it, looping it there for 20 for two, it's good. And all of a sudden, it's 25-26, Millersburg by 1. Just got here at halftime, so don't know how Millersburg had a lead. I think they led by 5 at halftime. The lead now down to 1. There's a loop inside here for 31. Her shot no good. McSkinnis with a rebound shot put up, blocked away. McSkinnis battling for the rebound, takes it to the hoop for 2. It's good. Gabrielle McSkinnis making a good move inside for Millersburg, gets the lead back up to 3. And the Lions coming back with it. Off the leg of McSkinnis and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Lions ball. This is Living Word inside here for 20. He'll drive the lane, puts a shot up, no good. A rebound tipped around in air, controlled by Millersburg. And McSkinnis bringing it back up court for the Millersburg Lady Indians. Over the wing it goes. Shot from outside by Haynes, short. Rebound comes down to 20. And she'll push it back up court now as Living Word gets a chance to take the lead here on the Indians. No, they don't. It's 28-25. Sorry about that. Here's a shot and a foul call. Foul will be on Haynes. And that will send a Living Word gal to the line to shoot 2. 26 the score now as this young lady goes to put her second shot up. And short. Rebound comes down here, controlled by the number 20 here. Her shot no good. Rebound comes down to McSkinnis. Gabrielle starting it up court here for Millersburg, taking it inside, has her body blocked off. Here's a turnaround shot by Biz Dowdy is good, and it's a 30-26 lead. The margin grows to 4 again for the Indians. Ball tipped away inside nicely. McSkinnis got a hand on it, tapped it loose, and 31 Huffman, I think it is, picked it up. Here's a nice pass inside for Dowdy, lost the handle on it, goes to the hoop for 2. It's good. Biz struggling inside over the taller gals and shot it up and in good. 32-26. Ooh, 10 looked like a walk. No walk. Okay. 3 with it. Inside, she'll go with it. Bounce it over here. McSkinnis steals it away, then has it stolen back from her and out of bounds. It goes. It'll be white ball. Gabrielle making a heck of an effort on that, but just couldn't quite keep a handle on it. She made the steal, but then lost her footing and the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Living Word, the Lions inbounding. Now inside they go to 21. Good move. Shot put up. No good. Rebound comes down. McSkinnis with another rebound for the Millersburg Indians. Oops. Then she was off balance, threw it away, and the ball came loose and goes over in the wing. Picked up over there by that 21 gal. She'll drive it inside and goes to put a shot up, but a foul called on number 31. Out of the ball game for Millersburg. Huffman, number 53 in there now. And 54 is Teets. Rebounded here to McSkinnis as she missed the second one. Made the first and missed the second one. Long pass down here. They spin it back out here for Huffman and then inside to Dowdy. Dowdy picks it up, pushes it back over here for McSkinnis. Tried to take it inside, but she is mugged. And the foul will be on the Lions, number 10. And she'll pick up the personal. None shooting. And Huffman will inbound the ball. Or rather, Huffman inbounding for Millersburg. Over here for Dowdy. Biz taking it around the top of the circle. Still clearing it over there for Huffman. Into the wing she goes with it for Haynes. Huffman had it tapped out of her hands and out of bounds it goes. It's going to stay down here. As number 10 of the Lions knocked it out of there. So Biz Dowdy will inbound it probably to Haynes. And she did. Haynes in front. Inside on a bounce pass on the near wing, rather. Now inside they go with it to Miskinis for two. It's good. Gabrielle Miskinis with a nice bounce pass inside from Haynes, I think it was. Put it home, and that young sophomore really playing some good ball here tonight for Millersburg from what I've seen in the second half. Defensively and offensively, rebounding and scoring. 3 takes it inside, puts a shot up, probably partially blocked. Maybe it didn't get up too high anyway. Dowdy racing back. 3-on-2, 4-on-2 for Millersburg. Dowdy dumping it over to the near side here for Huffman for 2. It's good. A nice bounce pass from Biz Dowdy to Huffman, and Huffman put it home. I think it might be, well, I don't know. Shot for 3. No good. Clock down to 2:43. Lions with the rebound, and a walk. A jump and a walk, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, it's going to be the Millersburg Indians with the ball. 2:41 left. The Indians have picked up built up a 9-point margin on the Lions of wherever. Here's Miskinis over the wing. Now back out in front here for Dowdy. Inside to Miskinis. Gabrielle tried to make a move. It's stolen away from her that time, and then the ball comes loose. Coming down here, number 3 looking for it, and she walks with it as she approached the baseline. And so the Indians will inbound the ball with 2:17 left here in the third. Leading by 9. Haynes for Dowdy. They'd like to go inside. Here's Miskinis with it. Tried to push it inside, but the ball comes tapped away. Looking for Huffman was Gabrielle that time, but the ball stolen away nicely by the Lady Lions here of Living Word. They'll spin it in here for that 21 gal. Over the wing it goes. They try to go back inside. 21 with it. Has it tipped out of there nicely as Dowdy got a hand on it. They'll loop it ahead here, but then that pass is errant, and back with it comes the Living Word Lion with it anyway. They'll take it inside for 2. Over everything it goes, and rebounded over there by 10, the guy who just shot it over everybody. And they'll spin it outside here now. Minute 23 remaining here in the third quarter. She'll step inside for 2. It's good. A 2-point shot that time by that young lady from Living Word. It's 36-29 with 1:10 left here in the third quarter. Miskinis for 2. No good. Return shot put up and in. Good by Huffman, who was right there to rebound that shot by Miskinis. And she put her home. They'll work it around out here for 10. Near side over here now as the clock winds down to 44 seconds. Partially blocked shot. Picked up in there by Huffman. Stolen back by number 10. 10 pushes it over in the wing over here. Here's a gal charging inside for a 8-footer. Is good by number 20. And back comes Millersburg now with 30 seconds remaining here in the third. 38-31. They lead down to 7. Haynes from the wing for 3. That's short. Rebounded in here by number 3, or picked off, whatever you want to call it. And back comes Living Word, near side over here. This is playoff action, of course, so the winner goes on, the loser goes home. From the side for 3. It's good that time. So that number 10 gal knocks a 3 down and makes it a 38-34. So here's a shot at the buzzer. Didn't go, but a good try by Dowdy, I believe it was. So at the end of 3/4 of the ball game, it's still anybody's game the way it looks now. It's only a 4-point margin. It's Millersburg 38 and the Living Word Lions 34. Number 33 checking into the ball game for Millersburg to begin the fourth quarter here at Central Dauphin. Millersburg by 4. We got a gal sitting down in front of us now, so we'll have to stand up. Okay, I can do that. Here's 21 with it. Tries to go inside. Picked off by Miskinis. Gabrielle standing right there. Just had that one handed to her. She goes up for 2. Wouldn't go. Ball tapped back to Miskinis. Her shot blocked. And on the rebound, it's going to be controlled in there by the Holy Word, or whatever it is the Lions trying to take it inside. Tripped away again, but picked up in there by 22. She'll drop it back on the outside now for 3. 3 for 2. Block and a foul called. Foul will be on Almond, number 33 of Millersburg. And that will send 9 to the line, 3 to the line, shooting 2. The young Lion missed her first shot. Here's her second try. It is no good, so she missed a pair. Rebounded in there by 30. However, her turnaround shot no good. Rebounded by 30 again. And tapped out of bounds here now as Huffman got a hand on that one and knocked it out of there. There's a pass inside, going to be loose, and let's see, picked up in here by the Lady Lions. And now inside they go with it for 21. She makes a move, puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded inside there by 33. Oh my, they're going to call Gabrielle with a walk that time as a ball got away from her. Came way up on her that time and got away, and so the ball is turned over here to the Lions. Pushing here for 21, right inside. She goes to that big 30 gal. Her shot no good. Miskinnis with a good rebound that time. Ahead quickly here for Dowdy. Dowdy to the hoop for 2. It wouldn't go, but a foul called. And Biz will go to the line for Millersburg, and she will be shooting 2 freebies. At the line, shooting her first of 2. Her first shot is no good. Into the lineup, replacing Allman for Millersburg. His second shot good. He made 1 out of 2, makes it a 5-point ball game. Now 39-34. With 6:45 left here in the game and in the season for one of these two clubs. They'll take it inside here for that 30 gal. She wasn't inside with it, but it's stolen away off the fingertips of 21, picked up in there by Miskinnis. I don't know that Gabrielle did anything to steal that one, but she picked up the loose ball. Shot from the side for 3. That's way short, and on the rebound, 30 with a rebound. That 30 gal is tall for the Lady Lions, that's for sure. 21, pretty tall gal too. She'll spin around. No shooters though as the ball comes down in here to Dowdy. Dowdy coming up court with it. The Indians doing a good job against these taller gals. Here's a shot by Dowdy. It's good. And she's fouled. She'll go to the line shooting 1 to get 3. Biz at the line now, ready to shoot 1 to get 3. And it is no good. And on the rebound, let's see, controlled in here to the Lions. And the Lions coming back court with it. Ooh, tapped out of there as Dowdy got a hand on that one, intended for that number 30 gal. But Biz doing a good defensive maneuver inside there to tap that one out of bounds and allow the Lions to try to inbound it again. I said try. Dowdy with a good steal, and then the ball is kicked loose, picked up in there by Teets. Back here for Dowdy. Wing it goes for Haynes. Haynes back out front here for Dowdy. Biz trying to make a play inside if she can. Looking it over, getting it here for Teets. Dowdy back out there for Haynes. 5:25 left here in the ball game. Into the wing it goes. They'll loop it inside here from Miskinnis, who pushes it back out here. Here's Haynes from outside for a long 2. No good. Rebound tapped around in, controlled by the Lions. Back they come with it. Looping a pass over on the left baseline. 20 will pick it up and spin it right here to Miskinnis. Gabrielle going in for 2. It is good. Gabrielle right there on the ball and making the good drive. It's good to see the kids are not nervous. At least Gabrielle doesn't seem nervous a bit. Shot from the wing, no good. Rebounded underneath there to Miskinnis. Dropping it back on a nice bounce pass for Haynes. Haynes crossed the court. She goes with it for Dowdy. The ball came loose on the floor. It goes, and it's going to be a tie-up. And it'll stay Millersburg ball. 4:44 remaining in this one. 34-43 the score as Teets gets ready to inbound the ball. If I have the names wrong, forgive me. Miskinnis for Haynes. Huffman with it. Here's Dowdy. Dowdy had her pass blocked away, and there's going to be a walk called first before she could control that. Good effort there by number 3, but couldn't quite get control of it. And so timeout called by the Lions. Timeout over, and Millersburg with the ball. Haynes getting some pressure over there now. They'll bounce it over here for Huffman. Tries to go back inside, but stolen away by the Lions, and back they come. Right inside it goes. They'll push it underneath there, but it's stolen away again. Mesquinas coming up with it, and then they're going to have a tie-up, they call it. And that means that this time it'll remain the Lions' ball. 21 will inbound the ball for the Lions. Ball inbounded and thrown off the fingertips. Picked up in there by Mesquinas. And back she comes. Here's Haynes with it. Haynes looking wanted to take it inside for Dowdy, and Dowdy decided to take it underneath. Bouncing it over here for Haynes. Haynes taking it to the net. They wanted to walk. The crowd did. Officials didn't. Swinging it back here for Dowdy. Biz working it over the wing over there for Haynes. Inside they'll loop it here for Mesquinas. Back outside for that Teets. Here's Mesquinas with it on the wing. Huffman and Teets. Teets playing with it down on the right wing, and then she'll spin it out here for Haynes. Haynes bouncing it on the wing. Now inside for Mesquinas, and Gabrielle grabs it before it rolls out of bounds, and the pass comes back here for Haynes. Haynes looping inside for two, no good. Rebound, let's see, controlled in here by the Lions, and back they come. Right inside it goes, and we have a timeout here. Number 3 is injured, and the official takes an official timeout. It will be Lions ball when we come back. Well, right now, as a matter of fact, they put number 25 in there to replace her. I don't know what happened to her, but something did here. And, oh, she got a bloody nose or what? But anyway, it'll be the Lions inbounding underneath their own basket with 3:09 left here in the ball game. They trail by 9. Who was shot by 30, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul called on number 20 of the Living Word Lions. And it will be inbounded by Millersburg. Millersburg should be in no hurry, and they don't appear to be now, as the clock is in their favor. There's Huffman back here for Haynes. Back into the corner it goes again for Dowdy. Dowdy racing underneath the basket. Dropping it back outside here, but there's no one there. Now they catch it, and did she save it? Yeah, now this is tap back. So they go in for two. It's no good. Another shot put up in there, no good. And Mesquinas with the big rebound. Gabrielle coming up again. There's some bigger kids in there than she is, although she's a nice tall girl, but there's some of these Living Word kids are taller than she is, and by gosh, Gabrielle's coming up with it. Big rebound. Here she is being guarded out there closely. This is Haynes with it. Haynes will take it around the wing. Over in the corner it goes now. Teets trying to bring it inside, pushing it back out here, and again they almost throw it back court. Oh, this time it's going to go back court. In fact, it's going to be stolen away by the Lions for two, no good. Return shot put up, no good. The Lions just can't shoot. They've had their chances, but a foul called in there, and that's going to let 21 go to the line, shooting 2. Timeout's going to be called by Millersburg right now with 2:04 left here in the ball game. Young lady positions herself at the foul line, ready to shoot her first one up, and it's good. 43-35, an 8-point ball game. 2:04 left here in the contest. And the second try coming up here. It is good. So she made 2 nice foul shots and makes the score 36-43. Millersburg working it up the court now as the Lions are going to try to put a little bit of pressure on the ball handler. They have them guarded pretty closely, and then 5 seconds will expire. And that's going to turn the ball over to the Lions. So we'll try to inbound the basketball. Inbounded it here for that number 20, takes it on the left wing. Back outside, it'll come to 21. And she will work it inside. Stops, puts a shot, blocked away by Mesquinas. Very nicely and out of bounds it goes. Another great defensive effort there by that Mesquinas. Getting a big hand on that one and blocking it out of there. Here comes Huffman up court with it. Oh my, what a dribble that was. Crowd didn't think that was fair. Here's a blocking foul called on number 30. And there'll be none shooting. Millersburg will inbound the ball. Was on number 30, tall gal, and she fouled out of the ball game now with a minute and a half remaining, and 1:32 to be exact, remaining here in this one, and she fouls out with her team trailing by 7. Into the ball game comes number 31 for Millersburg. Come into the ball game as Mesquinas puts a shot up no good, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Lions. Harm number 31 in the ball game for Millersburg. Huffman getting ready to inbound the ball, I think. Yep, spins it back in here for Mesquinas. Mesquinas bounces it off the leg of number 20. She can pick it up, and she did. And back with it, they've come throwing it underneath here for Harum. Harum for 2, she's nailed. She'll go to the line, shooting 2 freebies. With a minute 19 remaining. Harum's first try short. Off the front of the rim, no good. Here's Harum's second try. It is good. So she made 1 out of 2. 44-36, 8-point margin. Back with it come the Lions. Taking it right underneath, she goes with it. And then she'll bounce it back outside. They're going to have to try to get it inside or shoot some threes. This is number 3. The clock winding down here now. 10 with it. The Indians can let them play this kind of game all night. Dribble and dribble. Then stolen away, but going out of bounds with it goes Dowdy. Good move that time by Biz after they wound off a bunch of seconds from the clock. Matter of fact, 18 seconds and didn't get a shot off. 56 seconds remain. Ball tapped away inside, but picked up here by 21. Her turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes down there, and Mesquinas will have it, but she is going to be losing this one out of bounds as Gabrielle made a good effort on it, but couldn't quite contain it. So it'll be inbounded here by the Lions, I think. Oh my, bounced away, picked up in here by Dowdy. 45 seconds remaining. Here comes Biz with it, across the timeline. Bish putting it over here for Mesquinas. Mesquinas will hold it until she is attacked by 20. And that's going to send Gabrielle to the foul line, shooting 1-1. Gabrielle's first try is good. I was watching her dad down here, and I missed the shot. Here's her second try. And this one is short. Rebound underneath. Here it comes down to that 21 girl. And the Lions are now 30 seconds away from elimination. Shot put up, no good. Rebound tipped around in there. 21's got it. Has it stolen away by Dowdy. Dowdy coming back up court with it for Millersburg. To the hoop for 2. It's good. The Biz lady for 2 more. It's 47-36. Ball is loose. In goes 20 with it. Underneath, tapped out of there as number 31 got a hand on that one. That's Harum. And it'll be inbounded. Oh, they said it went off the Lions. So with 10 seconds left, Millersburg with the ball. They'll loop it back in here now for Dowdy. Dowdy picking it up over here for a shot by Harum for 2. It's good. Harum with a 12-footer from the left side over here. And that'll about do it as the game comes to an end. The final score, the Millersburg Lady Indians 49. The Living Word Lions 36. So the Indians will move on, and the Lions will move on home. Heck of a ball game played here by all these Indians, and Gabrielle Mesquinas right in the thick of things tonight here for the Millersburg Indians. So we'll see you later. Good night from the home of the Rams here at Central Dauphin. Good luck, Lady Indians, rest of the way out here. Well, good evening, everybody, from Central Dauphin High School. Tonight, the Trojans play their first round game here in the District 3 PIAA playoffs for the 99-2000 season. And tonight, they will meet up with those rough and tough Trinity Shamrocks here. Trinity coming in with a record overall of 19-5, having a darn good season for those Shamrocks. UDA, however, coming in with a record of 15-9, but having played real good basketball the last several times out. So Trojans look to continue on after tonight's play, and of course that's what's required. You got to win. You do not travel on, you travel home. So we'll see what happens here. Now, we're about a minute and a half away from game time. Should be a good basketball game. I know Coach Hain thinks that his boys are prepared for this one. And should the ball and the bounce goes the right way for UD tonight, I think we can bring home a W back to the area. So we'll see what happens here now as the tune-ups are about over, and we're set for the opening tap-off here in just one moment. The Trinity Shamrocks have two Morris brothers. One is a junior, one is a sophomore. And between the two of them, they are the high point average kids for Trinity. So we'll pick them up as we go along, providing the fans do not get in our way here and block my view from my sheet. But again, I want to thank Coach Hain for sending up by way of Mr. Peters, another nice lineup roster for the visiting Trinity guys. So we appreciate that, and we'll see what happens here now as we're about set to go. Introduction of the ball player shows us that Brett Shadle, a senior, will be introduced first. Then comes junior Brent Smeltz. Both these guys have played very, very well for Coach Hain. And the big forwards we've got here, number 30, Travis Wenzel. Boy, has Travis played good basketball this year also. As the Trojans really have come to play tonight, there's no question about it. Drew Hunter, good rebounder, good shooter, good all-around ball handler in there, Drew Hunter. And then finally we have senior Josh By Gosh Smith out there for UD. So the Trojan lineup is set, and we'll look at the visiting, or perhaps the home team, I'm not sure yet on the scoreboard, Trinity Shamrocks. A sophomore, number 3, and that's John Morris. So you will hear a lot from him. He is the leading scorer on the ball club. He's a 6'1" sophomore. And number 4 is Larry Kostelak. Larry stands in there at 5'10", so he's for the shortest of the starters. Here's number 5, Steve Stoner. So Stoner, Kostelak, and John Morris introduced so far. Then the next one is number 15, Sean Morris. We got a John Morris and a Sean Morris. And then finally, number 33, Chris Balaban. So the lineups are set for the Trinity Shamrocks, and we'll be set to go here in just a moment. There's Coach Foster attending the ball game tonight, along with the rest of the assistant coaching staff over there for UD. Anyway, we are set to go now. Balaban will tip it off out here against Smith, as we're set for a do-or-die ball game. This is like playing sudden death in hockey or whatever. You got to win to move on. You lose, it's over. Opening tip controlled here by the Trojans. Back here for Shadle. Shadle into the wing he goes here for Smeltz. Smeltz bounce pass inside nicely. Then they'll go over there for Smith. Smith takes it to the hoop for 2. Ball tipped away. Smith with his own rebound, a foul. Foul will be on Balaban. And that is his first, and Smith will go to the line for UD, shooting 2. Here's Josh's first try. It's good. UD 1-0. He will shoot another one. Second shot by Josh is good, and it's a 2-0 ball game. Up court with it comes that Kostelak. Over in the wing he'll put it. Now Kostelak's got it again over there for that other Morris. Into the corner it goes for Balaban. He'll push it near side over here. Here comes Morris looking for 2. It's good. So John Morris picks up 2 and ties up the ball game. Kicked by Morris on a pass in there from Wenzel. The UD ball. UD inbounding here for Smeltz over here for Shadle. Shadle cross court there for that pass down the court, tipped out of there by the other Morris, I think. Let's see, went out of bounds with it anyway. Did Sean Morris tipping it out of there. So UD inbounding it back here for Smeltz. Wenzel. Over there for Shadle. Into the corner he goes for Smeltz. Back for Shadle. Near side over here is Wenzel. Wenzel back for Shadle. Into the corner for Smeltz. Smeltz looking for three. It is no good. The ball tipped around inside here, and a foul is going to be called on Josh Smith as he went over the top. The ref kind of gave Josh the first attempt, but the second try he wouldn't go for. So Josh picks up his first personal. So both of the big guys have one personal foul here in the early going. We played a minute into the first quarter. Kostelek bounces it over there for a rush inside by the other Morris. That's that Sean Morris for two. And it's 4-2. Here's Morris with a tip out of bounds. No, inbound. In here for Kostelek. Kostelek back over here for Morris. Morris for two. It is no good. Rebound comes down in there to Smith. Quickly ahead here. They'll loop one over here for Smeltz. Back for a shot by Wenzel on a good give and go that time by UDA. Coming back with it. 4-4. We're tied. Kostelek here for Morris. Morris across the court he goes. The other Morris with a shot. Sean Morris, no good. Rebounded right inside there to Hunter. Quick pass down court here for Smeltz for two. No good. Return shot up by Smith. No good. And Sean Morris coming back with it for Trinity. Bounce pass underneath here for Kostelek for two. It's good. Kostelek on a nice bucket on a good bounce pass inside. UD coming back with it now as Shadle. And nearly had it stolen out there. Ball came loose, and it is stolen. Back they come. Pass inside for Kostelek is good. And timeout called by Coach Hain as the Trinity boys are running and gunning. And they have pulled out to a 4-point lead. Now it's 8-4. Trinity on top by 4. Trinity coach looks like they're losing the way he's shouting at them down here. In the meantime, the Trojan boys need to just maintain their poise here and get a good shot off or two, and we'll be right hanging in there with these guys. Okay, it's going to be UD with the ball. Chance to come back and get to within two. As Wenzel will get ready to inbound the ball, presumably to Shadle. Yep, he did. Shadle back here with it, looping it ahead here now for Smith. Smith will take it inside. Had the ball stripped away from him by that Kostelek, and back with it comes number 5. Balaban for two, no good. And let's see, the ball tapped around in there, picked up by Morris over to Sean Morris. Sean tries to work it in on the wing. Will bounce it across here now and missed by everybody, and out of bounds it goes. Morris would like to suggest that Upperdorf had touched it last, but that's not true. And so UD will inbound the ball. It'll be Nick Huffman into the ball game to replace Hunter for Upperdorf. Passes way out of bounds and into the crowd over there. Goes Wenzel's pass, and so it'll be inbounded here by John Morris for that Kostelek guy. Kostelek bringing it up court for Trinity. For John Morris. Into the corner, Kostelek. Back here for Morris. Back here for Kostelek. Kostelek would like three. He's got three. Kostelek for three. It's an 11-4 ball game. As Shadle will bring it up court. Fires it down into the wing. Off the hands of number 15, Sean Morris. And it'll be inbounded to UD. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel tries to go inside with it. Picked off in there by the Trinity. And back comes Morris. Or Kostelek. This is John Morris taking it in, but pushing it back out here. Kostelek for three. Kostelek for two. 13-4. They'll loop it over here now for Wenzel. Wenzel bounce pass over there for Shadle. Shadle pass inside and goes on the wing for three. It's good. It's good as Smeltz hits a three. And Brent says, come on, you guys, let's get in here and get something going now. It's 7-13, 13-7. Kostelek on the wing there for Sean Morris. Hate these teams when there's two names the same. Inside they go here. The ball picked up loose. And away with it come the Trojans. Number 5 in there is Stoner. And they'll bounce it over here for Smeltz. Back outside here now for Shadle. Shadle back over in the wing. Wenzel trying to work his way in for Smeltz. Smeltz for three more. Nope, not that time. And on the rebound, controlled in there by Sean Morris. Kostelak with it. Over in the wing he goes. Now in the side, Stoner with a pass for Balaban. His shot no good. Balaban's second try no good, but a foul call. And Balaban will go to the line shooting 2. Balaban at the line shooting his first of 2. And his first shot is good. Foul was on Smeltz, his first. And Shadle will leave the ball game for UD now, as coming in there to replace him is Lentz. Ryan Lentz, number 31, in the ball game for the Trojans. Second shot by Chris Balaban is good. And then Chris will check out of the ball game now, as coming in there to replace him is number 24, Merkabrod, or something like that. Here's Huffman. Cross court he goes with it. And Wenzel pushing it back out here, and then overthrown is Lentz. As Wenzel's pass too high, and Wenzel's going to come out of the ball game. I think Coach Hayne wants to just settle the guys down. Probably a little bit too hyper right now going into this big ball game. It's 15-7 Trinity. As Merkabrod with it. Merkabrod into the corner he goes. Kostelak pushes it over here for Morris. Morris tries to go inside, stolen away nicely by Lentz. And then on the other end of the court, it's going to be picked up in there by Kostelak. Kostelak coming back with it, pushes it on the wing. Shot over there by Stoner for 3, no good. Rebound right inside there, and a foul will be called on Smith. And that's going to send Sean Morris to the line shooting 2. Picked up his second personal foul with 3:01 left here in the first quarter. So it does not bode well for Josh. First try by Morris, no good. Smith has to check out of the ball game now. He's replaced in there by Hunter. Reports back into the ball game. And Sean Morris' second try is good. 16-7. Trinity by 9. Stolen away here by Kostelak. Kostelak coming back with a bounce pass, thrown away, picked up in there by Huffman, and a foul called. The foul will be on Sean Morris. And it will be UD inbounding with 2:53 remaining here in the first quarter. Nick Hoffman inbounding here for Lentz. Lentz looping it over here for Shadle. Shadle will push it back, stolen away. Here comes that Morkabrod or whatever his name is, and a foul called underneath. A call by Coach Hayne. I think Coach has got to get these guys to quit throwing these 30-foot high passes. Wow, Trinity just picking them off here. 2:41 left here in the first quarter. It's 16-7. And when we come back, I think it'll be Trinity with the basketball. We'll see. Well, we're set to get back into action again now, as Morris will inbound it here to Sean Morris. Kostelak back here for that John Morris. And John pushing it here for brother. And then inside he goes with a shot. But number 44, who I don't have his name right at the moment, but shot for 3 by Smeltz is good. So Brent Smeltz gets his second tray. Rohr in there is number 44. Here is Kostelak. Tried to go inside to Rohr, off the leg, picked up in there by Sean Morris. Sean tries to go out here for Kostelak. He'll fake it once, put it over in the wing here for John Morris. Morris driving it inside, puts a shot up, no good, but he's fouled. Foul will be on Hunter, and John Morris presumably will go to the foul line shooting 2. He will. Well, John Morris made his first one, and makes it a 7-point lead. Here's his second try. It's good. 18-10 the score with 2:05 left here in the first quarter. Shadle inbounding it over here for Lentz. Lentz long pass down the court once again by the Trojans, and again this one tipped out of there off the hands of Nick Huffman. Trojans making these 45, 50-foot passes, and they're just not being too successful trying to get that ball down there. Well, here's Kostelak. Near wing over here, Morris. Kostelak from out. No, pushed it right underneath there with a good pass for that Sean Morris, and then hold everything. We got a foul called before the shot. The none shooting. The foul will be on Smeltz. His second, I believe. Yeah, it is. And we're still playing here in the first period. Smith reporting back in. Shadle and Hunter out of there. Smith back in there along with Lentz, I guess, came back in. Inbound pass play, no good, as Smith picks off that rebound. That was Sean Morris trying to stuff it on the inbound play, but couldn't do it. Lentz, near wing over here he goes. Now back outside here for Lentz. Inside they'll go off the leg of Smith, and let's see, picked up in here by Smeltz, but then a walk call as Brent tried to take that one underneath, but got caught and could not move. So we have a minute and a half, minute 33 remaining here in the first quarter. As number 12, Richards, will come into the ball game for Trinity. Richards bringing it up court over there for that mark rob. Near side is Morris. Richards stolen away nicely by Smeltz. Here comes Brent Smeltz trying to take it inside, but then a foul called on Richards, number 12. Foul on Matt Richards will send Smeltz to the line, Smeltz to the line, yes, shooting 2. His first try is good. Well, Brett's got about at least 7 points in the ball game, maybe more. 7 out of the 11. It's Brent's second shot, and it is also good. So 2 good foul shots makes it a 6-point lead now, 18-12. UD hanging in there if we can solve that up court play here. As they'll spin it back here now for that Morris. Morris picking it up, looking for 2. It's good. John Morris coming up for 2 more. As I said before, he is their best shooter. And here comes Wenzel trying to push it inside, and then Morris picked up a loose ball and went out of bounds with it. So the Trojans will inbound. Smeltz will inbound. Hold everything. We got a sub coming in here. Hunter will come into the ball game to replace Nick Huffman for Coach Hain. And Lentz will inbound the ball for UD. Pushes it back here for no one, and let's see, it's on the floor and they're wrestling for it. Rohrer tying it up inside there with Wenzel. And on the tie-up, it will be Trinity ball. Shadle back into the ball game to replace Lentz for UD. Number 35, Elsener, in there for Trinity. As the ball is inbounded here to that number 12, Richards. Richards over here for Morris. Morris back for Richards. And Richards will take it out in front now with 45 seconds left here. Here's Richards pushing it over here for Morris. And Morris looping it on the wing over there. This is that pass inside here, now back out here for a shot by Morris for 3 is good. John Morris for 3 more. 23-12. Trojans had it down to 6. It's now up to a lot more. Pass inside. Smith has it blocked out of there. Foul will be on Rohrer, and Josh will go to the line for UD shooting 2. Josh's first try, it's a little bit short. Smith will shoot his second one up here with 18 seconds remaining, puts that one in. 23-13. It is a 10-point ball game with 15 seconds left here in the first period. Morris over there for that Marcobrad. It's Marcobrad. Now, for 3. It's good from way out goes John Morris, and that's going to do it as the quarter comes to an end. It's 26-13. They've doubled up the Trojans here at the end of 1 period. See if the Trojans can do a little better here now in the second quarter as we get started here. UD with a chance to go on offense first. Here's Wenzel. And Wenzel will push it over here for a shot from outside by Shadle. Off the glass, no good. On the rebound, tipped around inside there, but coming up with his Balaban. He pushes it back quickly here for that Kostelak. And Kostelak goes inside with a nice pass for number 33, Balaban. Chris Balaban put it home. 28-13. Here's Wenzel. Back over here for Shadle. Shadle inside here for Smith. Smith goes over to the corner, tapped but picked up by Smeltz for 2. It's good. Brent Smeltz for 2 more. A bright spot here tonight for the Trojans so far. 28-15. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Near side over here. Here's that John Morris pushing it over in the corner here. Shot from the side there by Stoner is good for 3. 31-15. They've doubled up the Trojans again here. Inside it goes to Smith off his fingertips. Kostelak will pick it up. Kostelak coming back up court here now, and they'll bounce it right inside there for Balaban. And Chris Balaban for 2 more. And the Trinity Shamrocks on a roll, and UD has to call a timeout before this gets totally out of hand. It's 33-15 with 6:47 left here in the first half. Well, Wenzel will try to inbound the ball here now for UD. Gets it in here for Shadle. Shadle will pick it up back for Wenzel. Travis coming up court with it, taking it all the way to the hoop. It blocked out of there by Balaban. Picked up in there by Morris. Morris has got it. Loops it on the near wing over here for Stoner. Stoner from outside for three is good. Stoner for three more. So Trinity shooting about 90%, I think, the way it looks right now. Here's Wenzel with it. Wenzel clearing it across. Well, no, he didn't get across the timeline. Goes back here for Shadle. Shadle inside here for Hunter. Hunter, 16-foot try. No good. Rebounded inside nicely there by Wenzel. Turnaround shot, good. Good try in there and a good effort by Travis Wenzel. Putting that one home. 36-17. Kostelak's got it again. Tries to go inside. Over here for Morris. This is John Morris. Over there for that 35, Elsener. Elsener pushes it over here for Kostelak for three. In and out, no good. And on the rebound, we're going to have a foul called. They're going to call the foul on... Foul is on Kostelak. And UD will inbound. It's on Kostelak, his second, with 5:50 left here in the first half. As Wenzel will try to inbound the ball. So over here for Smeltz. Smeltz back here for Wenzel. And Wenzel gets it across the timeline. Picking it up over there for Shadle. Shadle inside, he goes to Hunter. Hunter had the ball come loose off the foot and out of bounds it goes. Went off Kostelak's leg, I believe. And Smith will check back in there to replace Drew Hunter for UD. Shadle getting ready to inbound the ball here. Passed it inside, Kostelak stole it away. Oh, 42 walk, but no call. Picked up in here by UD. 42 is Nicholson for Trinity. In the wing. Now inside, they'll go to Smith. Smith turnaround shot, good for two. Josh Smith with a nice turnaround jumper that time. Makes it 36-19. 5:14 remaining here in the first half. Kostelak over in the wing over there for Stoner. Kostelak with it. Goes to the near wing over here. Sean Morris taking it inside. Had the ball come loose. Picked up inside there as Elsener will push it back outside, but the ball still loose. And let's see. On the floor it goes, and it's going to finally be picked up here by Kostelak. Kostelak near side, and we have a hold foul underneath. On Wenzel, I believe. Balaban shooting at 1-1. Made his first one. And he'll be shooting one more. The foul was on Travis Wenzel, his first of the ball game. For the team, it's seventh. And so Balaban putting another one up short. Rebounded to Balaban, puts a shot up and a foul. Nope. This guy here has called every technical thing here, fouls, and went across the line, he says on Balaban trying to follow his shot up, which he did very well, but he did it illegally. Went across the line before the ball hit the rim. So UD will inbound it. Here comes Shadle with it. Shadle ahead here for Smith. Over the wing it goes. Huffman taking it inside for two. It's good. Nick Huffman with a nice move on the baseline that time for UD. And back come the Shamrocks. 37-21. Kostelak over there for that Sean Morris. Kostelak for three. No good. Rebound on the near wing here, and it's going to go out of bounds as they say it went off number 24, Markabrad. And so UD will inbound. 4:27 left. Inbound pass comes over here and then back for Shadle. Shadle tapped loose. Markabrad had it, but then it comes loose, and here's Smeltz with it. Near wing over here it comes to Wenzel. Wenzel for two, a little bit long. Rebounded over there to Huffman. Nick will make a move, and good. There's that good soft touch again by tricky Nick Huffman. He's got that one down pat. 23-37. As the Trojans show a little bit of life here. Here's Morris. Looked like a walk, but no call. Shot, no good. Rebound tap back out here, and Smeltz will control it for UD. Up court he comes with it as he steers it into the left wing. Back out here for Wenzel. Wenzel would like to get three. In and out, and a foul underneath. Got a push foul called on Smith, I believe. And if it is, it's his third. Picks up his third personal foul. 3:45 left here in the first half. And that sends Nicholson to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. For Smith, He has to sit out now as Hunter back into the ball game to replace Josh. And Nicholson made his first one, and he'll get to shoot one more. 38-23, 15-point margin, and now a 16-point margin, 23-39. As John Morris coming back in there for Trinity. Here's Shadle. Shadle looping it ahead down here. The ball tapped away. Back with it come Kostelak. Kostelak stopping. 17-foot try. No good. And on the rebound, it'll be Mark Brad with a personal foul jumping over the back there on the rebound. Number 24 picking up the foul for Trinity. Wenzel inbounded here for Shadle. Brett looping it over there for Wenzel. Here's Wenzel. Back for Shadle. Shadle across the timeline in here for Hunter. Hunter goes into the wing. Shot from the side real long, and the rebound comes down inside there. Picked up by Smeltz for two. It's good. So Brett Smeltz picked off that pass, I'll call it, from the wing over here. Kostelak. Near side here for Morris. Morris back for Kostelak. Over the wing it goes. Marco Brad taking it inside for two. It's good. Marco Brad for two more. 41-25. Here comes Wenzel. Wenzel has a man right on him, and that's at Morris. And here's the ball stolen away by Marco Brad. Marco Brad looking for two more. It's good. 43-25. Wenzel up here for Hunter. Hunter will push it back over there. Now and the ball tapped out of bounds. Marco Brad with another good play. So this kid is really coming to life here. As 44 Rohrer back into the ball game. Wenzel checks out as Lentz comes in there for UD. Shadle with it. Into the corner here for Smeltz, and his pass loops out over everybody, and it's going to be, I think, backcourt called. Looks like Lentz could have injured himself a little bit that time. Looked like he was favoring his leg here coming up court. But this is Marco Brad back here for Kostelak. Marco Brad inside he goes. Turnaround shot by Sean Morris. Good for two. Shadle trying to bring it down court now. 2:10 left here in the first half. The ball blocked out of there as Rohrer got a hand on that one. Rohrer wearing that fuzzy haired and headband. Tapped it out of there. Now they'll try it again. Stolen away by Marco Brad. So the Trojan, I haven't seen the Trojans play a game like this all year. The passing has been absolutely horrendous. Here's Shadle. Passing it back here for Lentz. Lentz nearly had it stolen and still has it. Into the corner he goes with it here for Smeltz. Long high pass outside. Shadle for three. No good. Rebound comes down here and Kostelak picks it off. Ahead he'll come with it here for that Marco Brad for two more. No good. Rebounded in here to Shadle. Shadle coming up court. Long pass down here for Smeltz. Smeltz for two. No good. But he will go to the line shooting two. Smeltz at the line shooting his first of two. And here it is. Good. No good. Checks out Travis Wenzel back in there for UD. Smeltz will try to put his second one in, and he did. 45-26, 1:38 left here in the first half. UD is really going to have to put it all together here in the second half of play against these birds. Here's that Morris guy, John Morris, from outside for two, no good. Rebound comes down inside there, controlled to Wenzel. Wenzel taking it down the court, and then he has that stolen away from him. They bounce it ahead here quickly for that Sean Morris. Behind the back, fancy do pass, and they pick it up through the Trojans. Back they come with it. Here comes Smeltz for two, and it's going to be a blocking foul called on Rohrer, number 44, and Smeltz will go to the foul line. Or is it, no, I beg your pardon, it's Lentz going to the foul line, shooting two. Picked up his second. Ryan at the line to shoot up his first, and it is no good. And we have a lane violation now called on UD. This guy down here makes the rules up as he goes along. He's the only one that calls these things. He must be the commander-in-chief of the of the officiating squad here tonight. It doesn't matter. I mean, let's face it, they're not really hurting the Trojans too much. There's a pass on the baseline and a walk first or a foul. No, push foul. Push foul underneath, and that's going to send Kostelak, or rather Marco Brad, to the foul line, I think, shooting 2. So Marco Brad made his first one. And here is his second try. It is good. 47-26. Inbound pass, tipped loose, picked up in here by Trinity. Here goes Morris for 2. In and out, no good. Rebounded in here to Hunter. Hunter will loop it ahead here now for Huffman. Huffman has the ball tapped out of his hands. Coming down the court with it is Kostelak. He'll drop it back here. And Smeltz coming back for UD, but there are 2 Trinity boys back there already, so he couldn't just break it inside. Ball came loose, picked up in here by Rohrer. Rohrer back over here. Kostelak bounce pass on the baseline. They try to go back now as Trinity all of a sudden breaks into their Globetrotter roll. Fancy Dan's out here, and it's going to be inbounded by Morris. Back here for Sean Morris. Kostelak over there for that John Morris. He walked with it. First time this guy over here blew his whistle all night, and he called it right. Anyway, 24 seconds remaining here for the Trojans to do something in the first half. Here's Wenzel. Travis directing some traffic. We'll loop it ahead here now for Huffman. Huffman dropping it back here for Wenzel. Wenzel inside. He goes with it. The ball came loose, and a foul called on Kostelak. He'll pick up the personal with just 9 seconds remaining. And that's going to allow Travis Wenzel to go to the foul line for UDA, shooting 1-1. Here's Travis's first try. It is no good. Rebound comes off here, and let's see. Picked up and going inside. They go with it. Another foul call. This one will be on Rohrer, his third. Rohrer picks up personal foul number 3. And that's going to send Nick Huffman to the foul line for UDA. And Nick will be shooting 2 because that is the 10th team foul. So Nick at the line to shoot a pair. Here, 5 seconds remaining. First try, no good. That's the way it's been for UD tonight. 47-26 the score. As Rohrer will come out of the ball game. Back in to replace him goes that number 42, Nicholson. And Huffman will try to get one of these in. And here's his second try, and it is good. So Nick puts one in, 27-47. Here's Sean Morris taking it down, dropping it into the wing. John Morris for 3. It's good if it goes. Wouldn't go. And that'll do it as the first half comes to an end. With the score, the Trinity Shamrocks 47, UDA Trojans 27. Back with the second half in just a moment. Well, teams are back in the court now, ready for the second half. Starting 5 in there for UD. Hunter, Smith, Smeltz, Shadle, and Wenzel. Smith, of course, playing with 3 personals. But it's all over after tonight if we don't win this ball game. And right now it looks like an uphill battle. But we'll see as Trinity gets to inbound the basketball first to begin the second half of play here at Central Dauphin. And here we go. Kostelak, who banged a few himself in the first half. This is Balaban over there for Balaban again. Turnaround shot, no good. In and out. Well, maybe that's an omen, and there's a foul. The foul will be on Smith. It'll be his 4th. So Josh picks up his 4th team foul, playing 15 seconds into the third quarter. And for Coach Hain, he says, well, to heck with it. We'll let Josh in there and see how long he can last, because there is no tomorrow, as Stoner missed everything that time. And that's an embarrassment that the kids would rather forget. Anyway, this is Steve Stoner, and here's his second try, and it is no good. And on the rebound, it goes off the hands of UD, they say, and out of bounds. Looked like it could have gone off Balaban that time, but they said not. So they're going to let Stoner, the other Stoner, inbound it here. John Morris. Outside he goes here for Kostelak for 2. It's good. Or no, it's no good. Back with it comes Smith. Quickly ahead here for Smeltz, and Smeltz has it tapped out of there. They're going to call a hold foul on Kostelak. And be done shooting, I believe. Or is he shooting? No, I guess not. They're going to let UD inbound the ball, however. 47-27, 20-point deficit here for UD. Smith had the ball tapped, but picked up in here by Wenzel. Goes over across the thing there for Smeltz. Inside here for Hunter. Hunter will back it back out. Shadle for three. In and out. No good. Rebounded there to Sean Morris. Loops it ahead here now for Balaban. His shot and a foul call. Foul will be on Wenzel. And Balaban will go to the line shooting two. Sean, it is his second personal foul as Chris Balaban puts his first shot up and in good. Balaban trying to see if he can give them their 49th point. He did. 49-27. 7:12 left here in the ball game. Nice pass inside for Smith for two. It's good. So Josh Smith with a nice pass inside there, and he got two. It's 49-29, maintaining that 20-point deficit, though, as the Trinity Shamrocks rebounded there to Smith. Up the court, pass comes, thrown away. This is Kostelak coming back with it. Kostelak will bounce it here for Morris, push it over to wing for the other Morris. Then he goes inside here to Balaban for two, no good. Balaban with another shot, no good. Rebound comes down there to Hunter, passing it over here for Shadle. Shadle near wing over here for Smeltz. Smeltz for two, wouldn't go. Rebound comes down here. Kostelak will gather it in for the Shamrocks. Across the timeline he comes with it. Over to wing. This is John Morris. Kostelak is attacked. And Smeltz will pick up the foul. Huffman and Lentz coming into the ball game to replace Shadle and Hunter for UD. As John Morris will inbound it over to wing. Shot from the side by Stoner. Good for three. So they sort of looked like they were going to fake it back to the deep man, and instead Morris flipped it over there to that Stoner guy, and he hit a three. Lentz pushing it in the wing there for Smith. Smith tries to go underneath with it, off the fingertips of Sean. No, it didn't go off Nick Huffman then, huh? I guess it went off the Shamrocks, they said. Here's Wenzel. Wenzel picking it up here for Lentz. Lentz for Wenzel. Wenzel will take it inside. 15-foot try. No good. Gets his own rebound, or at least tried to save it in. He didn't. Well, he did. Yep. Across the court. Kostelak will bounce it on the near wing over here for Morris for two. It's good. John Morris for two more. 54-29. There's one of those passes again. And inside with it comes Kostelak for two. It's good. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line shooting one to get three. Was on Wenzel, his third. Larry Kostelak shooting one. It is good. 57-29. Another steal. Kostelak taps this one out of there. Pass went across the court from Wenzel, intended for Lentz, but tapped out of there as Kostelak came up and got a hand on it. That's been happening all night long, as you saw. And Lentz will check out. Shadle back in there for UD. Wenzel to inbound the ball. Another long looping pass, but this time they're successful with it. And here comes Shadle. Shadle with Morris on him. Over there it comes to Wenzel. Wenzel will drop it on the near wing over here for Huffman. Huffman with a shot, no good. Rebound to Stoner. Loping it over there for a pass inside for Balaban, but that came loose and Wenzel's got it. Wenzel will throw it away down the court as he tried to hit Shadle, who was breaking up court with it. But that won't work, and so it'll be Lentz checking back into the ball game, this time for Travis Wenzel for UD. And it'll be John Morris inbounding the ball here for that Kostelak. 4:50 left in the ball game. 57-29. Near wing here for Sean Morris. Across the court he goes. Shot from the wing over there for three by Steve Kostelak is good. or Larry Kostelak. Here's a ball tapped out of there as Sean Morris rushing over there to knock that one out of there. And timeout called by Coach Hain. With 4.5 minutes left in the ball game at 60-29. They have doubled up the UDA Trojans. Trojan timeout is over. Shadle in the ball game now to inbound the basketball here for Lentz. Ryan's got it. Shadle on the wing. Back here for Lentz. Lentz taking it right inside, pushes a shot up the glass, no good. A rebound tapped around inside here, but they're going to go, say it went out of bounds off the Shamrocks. So the Trojans will inbound. Shadle getting ready to inbound the ball. Over the wing it goes for a pass inside. Stolen away by Balaban. Quickly ahead here for John Morris. Morris ran to the hoop and was charged with a walk. Hunter back into the ball game to replace Huffman for UDA. 4:13 left here in the ball game. Shadle will inbound it. Right here it comes to Lentz. Lentz stolen away. Kostelak inside for Morris for two. No good. Morris has his own rebound. Two more. Good. It counts. Lentz will pick up the foul. And John Morris goes to the foul line for Trinity, shooting one to get three. Ryan picked up just his first personal foul. But he'll check out of the ball game now as Wenzel back in there for UD. John Morris at the foul line shooting one. It is good. 63-29. Here comes Smeltz with it. Bouncing it on the baseline over there for Hunter. Hunter lost the handle, but no, picked up inside here. Here's a shot put up and in. Good by Wenzel. Nice left-handed shot right inside there by Travis Wenzel. Kostelak goes into the corner with it for that pass on the near wing over here for Morris. John Morris taking it and pushing it back outside here for Sean Morris for two. No good. Rebound comes down in there to Hunter. Hunter will push it over here for Wenzel. Wenzel guiding it up court, looking for two more. It is no good. Rebound tapped up there, no good. Smith with a rebound shot, good for two. Trinity kind of slackening up just a little bit on the defensive side of things as Kostelak, or Stoner rather, or who was it? Yeah, Stoner with another three from over in the left wing. 66-33, they've doubled up UD. Here's Hunter. Back here for Shadle, eventually. Wenzel and Shadle. Into the corner there for a shot blocked out of there, and Kostelak with the block on the shot by Smeltz. And UD will inbound the basketball. Shadle right underneath here for Smith, but it came loose, and back with it comes that John Morris with a bounce pass over there for a Stoner. Good for two more. 68-33. Down on the wing for Smith. Smith out in front here, stolen away by Morris. Morris gliding down there, pushing a pass over there for that number 35. That's at Elsener. Here's Smeltz for three. It's good. And Brent's got three of them. Brent will be back next year. And he's got 3 threes tonight. As Morris dropping it off over here now for a shot by that Markabob. No good. And underneath, we've got a foul called on Shadle. Elsner at the line shooting a pair, made his first one. And that makes it 71-36 with 2:12 left here in the ball game. Nick Huffman checking back in there to replace Josh Smith for UDA. Number 23, whom we do not have, checks into the ball game for Trinity. Second shot no good, rebounded in here to Huffman. Nick will pick it up, drop it over here. No, stolen away instead. Here comes that Markabob inside with a pass for Kostelak. Good. 73-36, 1:55 left in the game and the season for UD. Here's Wenzel from outside for three. It's good. Travis Wenzel gets three. Shadle in there trying to make a steal. Ball came loose. Down on the wing it goes. Here's that Stoner for 2 more as UD brings it back up with 1.5 minutes left in the season. Shadle out in front, taking it on the wing. Wenzel for 3. It's good. Or rather, I beg your pardon, Smeltz rather, for 3. That's, I think, 4 threes for Brent. And this one's going to be passed out of bounds with just 1 minute and 16 remaining in a 75-42 ball game. So Lentz will inbound the basketball to Wenzel here as we play the final 1:16. Here's Ryan looping it ahead here for Smeltz. Smeltz will get it back here for Lentz, then for Smeltz, and back to Lentz. Bouncing it here for Wenzel. Wenzel for a 3, no good. And on the rebound, let's see, it's going to go out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to say it went off UD. There's 2 white shirts there, and I didn't even see a Trojan. Wait a minute. Timeout called by Trinity with exactly $1 left on the scoreboard. 75-42, Trinity by a bunch. And at the play now, Elsener will inbound the basketball for the Shamrocks. In there for that Marco Brad. Marco Brad had it stolen away by Wenzel for 2. It's good. So Wenzel with a good steal that time right off Marco Brad on the inbound pass. And here comes that Roar roaring down, looking for 2. It's short. On the rebound, controlled in there, and a foul will be called. The foul will be on number 23 of Trinity. The second foul of the ball game in the second half for Trinity. Second personal foul of the game with 44 seconds left. Trojans have committed 6, so it's been a pretty fast up and down pace and not too much fouling for either ball club here in this one. Second half, first time the Trojans had like 10, or the Trinity did, I'm not sure. Another one of those looping passes that did not work all night long, and it won't work in the final 30 seconds either. Here is Rohr. Rohr inside, 23, turnaround shot is no good. Rebound comes down to Huffman. He'll try to squirt his way up court with it. Here he comes and pushes it over here for a shot by Smeltz for 3, no good. Ball comes back out here to Huffman. Huffman will take it up and in, good for 2. So Nick playing his final ball game here for UDA. Gets 2 more as this is that pass underneath, no good. With 4 seconds remaining, here is Huffman. Somebody's going to have to hang it up, and that did it as the game came to an end. Final score is the Trinity Shamrocks 75, the UDA Trojans 46. So the Trojans' hopes are dashed here by Trinity in the very first ball game of the District 3 playoff championship round. But we'll come back next year and see if we can't do a little bit better. The Trojans tonight just had a really tough time of it. And I am really sorry. I thought we were playing in the fourth period. The score like 75-46. I thought we were playing in the fourth period. So, well, kind of lose a little bit of concentration in a game like we're playing. But anyway, 8 minutes to play yet. All right. So from the motion picture, it ain't over till it's over. Let's see what happens here. There's a pass over here for Wenzel. Wenzel takes it inside, looking for 2. No good. Rebounded in there to Smith. Smith for 2. It is good. It'll count. And Josh will go to the line, shooting 1 to get 3. All right, so they still have a moment to live here. It's 48-75, and Josh Smith will be shooting 1. Good. 75-49. They'll loop one over here for Rohr. And Rohr is fouled by Hunter. And again, it's this guy here that called the foul. He has called almost all of them. Mark Rohr at the line shooting his first shot. It is no good. Second try, no good. Rebound comes down here to Smith. Back here for Smeltz for 3, no good. On the rebound, we got somebody flattened out here. No call. Back with it in the meantime. I just hope this game doesn't get silly now, as that's that Marco Brad, number 24, shooting 1 in. I think that the Trojans are a little bit embarrassed here now, and our tempers might get a little hot. Here comes a pass blocked away, or a shot blocked away. and then picked up in here as 23, who we don't have his name, puts a shot up and in. Good, a charge foul. Charge foul. So Lentz stood his ground and took the charge, and they called it on Trinity. No wonder the fouls looked so light before. Now that's the 7th team foul for UD and the 4th team foul for Trinity that time, as Huffman will inbound the ball for Wenzel. Well, I had the Trojans for dead, and they're not dead yet. Pass ahead here now. Into the corner it goes. Smeltz loads up for 3. That's a little bit short. Rebound comes right there to Nick Huffman. He goes on the floor with it. Tries the shot. No good. And on the floor it goes again. Nick will fire one up at 23 with a ball for Trinity. Well, there's Richards. 6:33 remaining in the game. That's for sure this time. Richards out in front. They'll play the clock a little bit here now. Rohr taking on the baseline, looking for 2. It is no good. Rebounded over there to Huffman. Nick will pick it up here for Wenzel. And Travis picking it up and pushing it over on the wing. Tapped out of bounds over there as number 35. Elsinore got a hand on that one. Shadle back into the ball game. He will replace Wenzel for UD. 77-49. And inbounded here for Shadle. Into the corner for Smeltz. Smeltz bouncing it back here for a pass inside. Turnaround shot by Smith. No good on the rebound. Let's see. It's going to be on the floor. Picked up. Well, no, it's not picked up by anybody. Here comes... Here we've got, I think we might have 2 people foul out here. One of them is going to be this guy here. And I think we got 52 double foul. They're calling a double foul here on 52 Smith, which I think was the guy for UD. And if it was, that's going to be his 5th foul. And Josh has fouled out of the ballgame, but they got tangled up behind the play. I'm sorry I didn't show that or have that on the tape, but I had the feeling that something like that might happen here now as he picks up his 5th foul. And the officials will have to keep this one in check because there's some tempers flaring out here a little bit. Little walk there, no call. Here's Rohr with it. We're here for that Marco Bob. Inside he goes. Number 12 puts a shot up and in. Good. And they're going to have another foul call. Foul will be on 12. He's getting really hyperactive. He's the kid had the foul here for UD. He's got a technical foul call now, so they're going to have to really slow it down. They have really, it's amazing how he predicted that, and it's true. 12 picks up the personal foul. That's that Richards. He was the one who was tangled up before with UD, and now we'll have Smeltz going to the foul line shooting the tee for UDA. 5:40 left in the ball game. Here's his first try. It is in and out, no good. And Brent will try one more. And here is his second try. It's good. 50-79. 29-point margin here for Shamrocks. Shadle will inbound the ball. Does so here for Lentz. And back to Shadle. Into the corner it goes for Smeltz. Smeltz steps up. Partially blocked as his shot. Rebound on the far side. Tapped out of there. It's going to be Trinity ball. Here's that Marco Bob with it. Marco Bob trying to come up court with it. Near steal in there by Smeltz. And then he has it harassed again and out of bounds it goes. This time it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Nick Huffman, who looked like Nick went under the bleachers there for a second after that one. But anyway, they'll inbound the ball back here now for steal in here by Smeltz. Smeltz coming back with it. Stopping, popping one up for 2. It's good. Brent Smeltz for 2 more. And we have a foul called on Shadle. Brett picks up the foul. Does Brett. And on the rebound that time, 23 got the ball, and they called a walk on him. Travis Wenzel will check into the ball game now for UD, and he will be replacing Nick Huffman for Upper Dauphin. And UD will inbound the ball. 5:08 left here in the ball game. 79-52 the score. And they'll inbound it here for Wenzel. Wenzel looping it ahead here now for Shadle, who pushes it over there for Lentz. Lentz had the ball come loose, picks it up over here for Shadle. Into the corner it goes for Hunter. Hunter nearly took it inside, but a foul called, and a foul will be on Kostelak. He denies any knowledge of it, but it's true. It'll be the 6th team foul, so UD will inbound. Lentz inside here for Hunter for 2. It's good. Drew Hunter gets 2. 79-54. And a foul called on Smeltz. And that's going to allow Kostelak to go to the foul line, shooting 2, 10th team foul on UD. As Smeltz picks up his 4th. Kaufman into the lineup to replace Drew Hunter for UD. Kostelak made his first one, and here's his second try. It's good. 81-54. Lentz picking up the dribble ahead here for Huffman. Nick will take it inside, looking for 2. No good. Rebound comes down there to Trinity. Quickly ahead they come here to Morris. John Morris, big behind the back pass inside to number 40. We don't have him. He must be a JV or something. Here's Wenzel trying to take it inside for 2. It's good. Travis Wenzel gets 2 of those back. And up court comes Kostelak over here for that 40 guy. He goes to put a shot up, but he's fouled, and he will go to the line shooting 2. Well, the timeout is over. 40 at the line, shooting 2. UD had called a timeout. And his first shot's good. 84-56. 4:14 left here in the ball game. Now that's for sure this time. As the shooter gets ready to put his second one up, and timeout called here momentarily. Had to fix the net. So now we'll have his second shot coming up. And it is good. And Marco Brad comes into the ball game to replace number 40 for Trinity. Back in there again for Trinity. And here is Lentz picking it up here for UD. Back over here for Nick Huffman. Into the corner it goes. Here's Smeltz taking it right inside, looking for 2. Wouldn't go. Return shot put up in there by Wenzel is good. So Wenzel put the ball back up and in. No walk. On the baseline for 2. No good. Return tip. No good. 42 with the third try. No good. 24 will try one. Marco Brad gets it to go. And he got whacked in the eye or lost a lens or something perhaps. Here's Huffman. Nick off the glass. No good. Rebound. Let's see. Huffman's got it. Huffman will force his way inside. Puts the shot up. No good. Return shot put up on the far side by Lentz. Wouldn't go. Finally, Wenzel is floored, but he will go to the line shooting 2. Okay, Wenzel at the line shooting 2. And let's see if Travis can get a couple of these here just for the heck of it. Oh, not that one. Try one more. Here's his second try. It is good. 87-59. 3:25 left here. The ball stolen away by UD. They'll push it over the wing. Smeltz for 3. No good. On the rebound, put up by Wenzel. Wouldn't go. Boy, I thought Travis had a chance to pop that one up and in, but it just wouldn't go. So it goes out of bounds. Here's Morris will inbound the ball. And a foul called on Wenzel. And that might be his 5th. We'll see. No, yeah, it is his 5th. So Travis will check out of the ball game with 5 personal fouls. And so that's the end of the season for Travis Wetzel, but it's been a good one. And tonight they just ran into a storm down here with this Trinity gang, and Huffman goes in there to replace Travis. .317 remaining in the season. As number 42 Nicholson at the line, shooting his first one up and in, good. 88-59. I think Trinity has in mind here getting 100 points tonight against UD. They're 12 points away, and Nicholson can make it 11, which he did. 89-59. 3:15 remaining here in the game. Oh, and here will be Nicholson picking up a foul. And that will send Drew Hunter to the foul line for UD, shooting a 1-and-1. Well, let's see what Drew can do with this first one. Nope, in and out, no good. Rebound comes down there to that Stoner. Here's a pass over here for 44. Over it goes back to Morris for 2, no good. And on the rebound, let's see. Oh, he tried another one of those passes, but it wouldn't go. And here's Smeltz chasing this one down. Out front here for Hunter, over to the corner for 3. No good. Rebound underneath here for Lentz. Lentz's shot blocked away. Return shot put up by Hunter, wouldn't go. Hunter still has it. Another try, no good. Ball tipped back here, and Shadle's got it. Shadle spinning it on the wing over there for Hunter, for Huffman. Inside he goes for a shot by Hunter for 2. And a foul called on Shadle as he went into John Morris, and John Morris will go to the line for the Trinity gang, shooting 2. Here's Morris. This is John Morris, shooting his first of 2 for Shadle. It was his 4th personal foul, and Morris's first shot is good. 90-61. 2 minutes 26 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 23 replacing Nicholson in there for the Shamrocks, as John Morris goes to put his second shot up. And here it is. It is good. 91-61. 2:26 remaining in the ball game. Stoner coming out of the ball game. Boy, I'll tell you what. These guys in Halifax gets a hold of them. See what happens then. Who gets that to go that way. Pass thrown out of bounds here that time as UD made a bad pass. Here comes that Morris with it. John Morris playing it out in front. Wheels it over into the wing in here. Now back over for Morris, and he'll have it go out behind people's heads here, and we'll see what happens. It's going to be stolen away. Here comes Lentz looking for 2. It's good. So Lentz picks up a ball, gets a pass out for him, and gets 2 more. 91-63. Morris, 1:55. The ball tipped away again. This time it's going to be Nick Huffman taking it over here for Shadle for 2. It's good. Nice pass from Nick Huffman to Brett Shadle, and Brett put it home. 91-65, minute 35 left. Oh, pass right underneath there for 40, who was really open. Wow. Slick pass inside that time. 93-65. Huffman into the corner. Smeltz for 3. It's good. But Smeltz has got about 4 or 5 threes now. Certainly high score, I would think, for UD tonight. Picked up 14, I think, in the first half, or 15 in the first half, something like that. Shot by 40 for 2 is good. 95-68 with 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining here in the ball game. As Shadle will bring it up court. Slowly, 55 seconds left. Here's Lentz for Huffman. Inside he goes to Hunter. Hunter's turnaround shot, no good. Here comes Morris with it. Morris stopping, looking for 2. No good. Return shot by 40. He's fouled by Hunter. And he'll go to the foul line, shooting 2. Stroop and McNinch enter the ball game, replacing Hunter and Smeltz for UDA. Larry McNinch and Ryan Stroop. Second try by this young fellow is good. 96-66. 68, 40 seconds left here, as Shadle will take his time getting it up court. Here's Lentz into the corner. Shot from the side by Huffman for three. Wouldn't go. Rebounded in here to Trinity. Back they come. This is that Kostelak. On the wing, he'll go with it for Morris. Morris right underneath for 40 for two. Wouldn't go. And on a rebound, a foul called on Hunter. And 40 will go to the line shooting two more. With 17 seconds left, 96-68. Kinch off the bench along with Snyder and Buffington getting lined up to come in for UD as he puts his first shot up and in. 97-68. The crowd wants 100. UD sending in Kinch, Snyder, and Buffington for Shadle, Lentz, and Huffman. Second try by this young fella is good. 98-68 with 17 seconds left. Stroop up court with it for UD. Clock down at 12 seconds. They'll loop it over to wing. Inside they go with it for McNinch. He pushes on the baseline for Kinch, and a foul called with just 6 seconds remaining in the ball game. Foul will send Kinch to the line shooting two. So here's the Kincher. Let's see if he can put one of these in. His first try. No, not that one. Or yes, it went in. Yeah, bounced around up there, went in. Okay. Let's see if we can do that again. Or something similar to it anyway. Second try. No good. Rebound comes down here. Kinch with it. Shot. No good. And we're down to 2 seconds. 1 second. That's going to do it. The final score here tonight is the Trinity Shamrocks 98. The UDA Trojans 69. So the Trojans bite the bullet here at, where are we? Oh, CD, Central Dauphin, that's right. As the Trinity really came on to play and really out-hustled the Trojans basically all night long. They were fast, they were accurate, and it just piled up on the Trojans, and the Trojans could not come back and get them. You know, they just could not muster anything against these Trinity boys tonight. So Trinity marches on in pursuit of the district championship. The UDA will pack it up till next year. Final score once again, the Trinity Shamrocks 98, the UDA Trojans 69. Overall, not a bad year for UD as they played some really tough ball games, lost a couple of tough ball games, and this was not one of them. This ball game here was really kind of out of sight. But anyway, they did play some exciting basketball for their UDA fans, and what the hey. Overall, we'll be back next year again. That's a nice part about high school basketball. You can come back and do it again next year. So we would have wished that the outcome was a whole heck of a lot better than this tonight, I'm sure, but that's the way it goes, and it's a one-and-done situation, so we don't have a chance to come back and see if we can do any better, because now it's wait till next year. So we'll see you then, and hopefully we'll be back here at this same place, and we'll beat up on these Trinity Shamrocks next time we get a chance. So good night. Dale Calnon saying it's been fun covering these Trojans. Not as much fun as Brett's having, but it's been a lot of fun. And anyway, we'll, good Lord willing, we'll see you next year. Good night. And for the seniors now playing the last ball game, we wish them the very, very best of luck in whatever pursuits they might have here now. As you see some of these fellas, checking each other out here as the season comes to an end abruptly here. But nevertheless, we'll catch you later. Good night and good luck.